on both cameras, probably. Okay. Wasn't as loud as I thought
Just
it would
kidding.
be. Just backed up everywhere. Okay. I'm ready to go. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you for having me. This is very exciting.
What's the last drug you did?
Oh, I don't do drugs. I ate an edible like a couple months ago, and I freaked out because I don't like pot. I get really bad anxiety, and I thought I had a heart attack for about 6 hours. So,
wow. What's the biggest issue facing New Mexico?
I guess there's a lot. Maybe crime, poverty, homelessness. A lot of people are getting displaced, like you, with rent control and stuff like that. Like things are just kind of skyrocketing out of control without like the means or economy to back it up. So prices, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Fast food costs like $12 now.
It's insane. Yeah. It's so silly. So I don't know. We're just like a poor state, and yeah, we just don't have the capability for it. So just like all of the people that live here are going to get displaced by people that can't afford it. So
Any ideas about how to fix it?
No.
If you could change one thing about this show, what would it be?
Nothing. It's great. You guys should all listen.
Oh yeah, get the mic closer to you. That sounds
like
so
this?
much better. Yeah, and you can spin it. Yeah, be within like an inch and a half. You out there, you're listening to Artist with Brian. I'm Brian, here with
Audie.
Audie is a avid painter, predominantly acrylic on wood.
Yes.
Season 4 of Artist with Brian is brought to you by the short film Guapo, Fever Dream's first production. Check out Guapo, the bilingual phenomenon, now, free on Fever Dream Films' YouTube channel. Search Guapo short film on YouTube or click the link at the bottom of the description.
Which you directed, right?
I wrote it and produced it. Armando Hernandez Nava directed it.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think. I can't remember his Instagram, but we'll tag him. He did a very good job. Watch the trailer at least now. Audie, are you afraid of clowns?
No, I am a clown.
You are a clown.
Yeah, I work a 9 to 5, so that makes me a clown. It makes us all clowns.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you work a 9 to 5 as a clown.
No, I don't.
Okay, but you dressed up as a clown.
Many times. At least 10.
And you're painting clowns.
And I paint
on
clowns.
top of it.
Yeah.
So you're clownphilic?
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. But sad clowns are sad to you?
Clowns are only sad.
That's
what makes them funny.
I see.
Yeah.
And that's what makes them scary to other people. Yeah. At least to me.
They're sad. Are you afraid of clowns?
Yeah, because once I started to realize it's sort of, well, for me it would be like the end of the road.
Yeah.
Hanging around happy children and being a sad clown. Yeah. It would be devastating to me.
Yeah,
so I imagine, I sort of like paint the picture on the clown. But I'm sure there's clowns that are well adjusted and just, it's their calling.
Yeah. I think everyone just eventually becomes a clown.
Okay. What's clownish about a 9 to 5 to you?
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was just a good joke.
Yeah. That's funny. What is your 9 to 5? That's good. That's later on, but
I'm an embalmer for a funeral home.
Wow.
So now the clown thing is
not
just kind of fizzling away.
Yeah. So we'll move on. I don't know exactly what embalming is.
Next question.
Yeah, that preserves the body for the wake.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah. Okay.
That's amazing. I mean, what was the best day you had at work?
Oh God, I don't want to the best day I had at work is one time we had food trucks outside and we got free food.
Nice.
I had a nice veggie burger, so.
Very good. How often do you paint?
Pretty frequently, when I have time. So I work 4 days a week, so maybe 1 or 2 days I'll try to dedicate some time to painting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you seem very productive though. So 2 days is enough.
2 days, yeah. I mean, sometimes if I'm like really into a painting that I'm doing, I'll just work on it. Like, that's all I'll do. I'll get off work and then I'll just work until I go to bed, and then I'll go to work, and then I'll come back and paint. It's just like a weird existence.
It's a constant existence.
Yeah.
So constant creative flow to you.
Just
so
repeating.
You don't regret a lack of time to paint? You feel like you have enough time?
Yeah, I really enjoy painting, so like I wouldn't want that to be like my main thing that I do, because then I feel like I would hate it after a while. Like if that's all I did, I feel like I would just get burnt out on it, and I would feel just a little bit jaded towards it. So I'm glad that I have like a job, and then on the side I can do something that I feel like I really enjoy and connect to. So
awesome. What's the name of this painting behind you?
It's actually untitled.
That's perfect. I prefer it that way. I was hoping you'd have a story about the title, like this sort of story. Is that normal? You show a painting before you have the title?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'll come up with a title, like if I have to hang it in a gallery show, and they're like, what's the title? And then right there, I'll think of it. Yeah. So they're very poorly named.
This is acrylic on wood. Mm-hmm. And then it's glazed?
Yeah, it has a resin cast on it.
A resin cast on it. Wow.
Yeah.
So are you the girl? Not in this painting, but half of them have this woman.
I am, yeah.
You are?
Yeah, I'm trying to depict me mostly. I try to I don't paint like fantasy or anything like that.
Yeah.
I just try to paint like, mundane, everyday things.
Yeah.
So I just paint what I know.
It is the extraordinary mundanity of private life.
Yeah.
Which is a phrase I've said recently because I met an artist that I feel really simpatico with, because we both cover that.
Yeah.
So it must be what I'm responding to in your work. I had this saved for after the game, but I'm going to ask you now.
Oh, okay.
Do you smoke cigarettes?
Okay, I did.
You did?
And I do it socially.
Yeah.
But no.
A cigarette is included in
all of my paintings.
Oh, all. Are they hidden?
Yeah.
Okay, because there's active smoking or holding.
Yeah, in every single painting, there's at least one cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just quit like 4 weeks ago, but I'm using nicotine lozenges.
Oh, are you? Well, so I use it because I'm a very nervous person. Mm-hmm. So I just love the sensory, it feels like you're doing something, and that's
so
why. So
you'll hold cigarettes lounging around?
Just lounging around.
And not light them?
No.
No, so that's not what you meant.
No, but I would do that, but I don't do it now.
I've done that, but it turns into smoking within hours or days. So I know not to lead us not into temptation. Somebody said that once. So you are the girl. You used to smoke. Why'd you quit?
I just think it's healthier for myself.
Healthier, yeah. But you'll still enjoy it,
it's
at
great.
A party or something.
As you know,
socially.
Smoking is. Don't smoke.
Well, yeah, into this camera. Just smoke for a little bit so you understand how torturing it is, and then quit and see how torturing that is, and channel all that angst into your art. That's my plan. What was the first painting you sold or commissioned? What was the first time you got paid for this gift?
I've sold paintings since I've started painting. I've been painting maybe 10 years.
Okay.
But I didn't really develop a style until the last couple years.
Oh, a style. Cool. I like how you use that word. So you were still learning the rudiments, but then you had a phase where you were experimenting with styles, trying to find your voice?
I guess so. I'm self-taught, so I was just kind of playing around. I just enjoy it. So, but yeah, in the past couple years, I've definitely been experimenting with a more cartoony, vibrant, saturated colors and stuff like that.
Cartoony, vibrant, saturated, absolutely.
Yeah.
The painting behind you in particular, I had a great moment sharing it with an oil painter I know, and we were trying to explain to each other in English why we both really liked it. And then it was about a minute in, she noticed that the woman has 4 eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we thought that might have been the trick.
I have 4 eyes.
You have 4 eyes. I see. Yeah, exactly. And she literally does. I mean, as it's painted.
Yeah.
But to me, I didn't notice she had 4 eyes for the longest time. I just knew I liked the eyes. And then we were like, well, you cry twice as much if you have 4 eyes. You're also twice as stoned. So, or drunk or whatever it is. So it's very emotive, and it's hidden. It's weird because it's like this abstract impressionism.
That's really cool that you showed it to someone.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
oh, yeah.
that's really
I
cool.
was like, look who I'm about to interview.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and you definitely have a style. Is that a trick as an artist? I'm like, people like to revisit and revisit an artist, I think, because they know there's something comforting if you can strike the same tone.
Yeah. I think, it's definitely been a goal, but it's always changing. Like if you look at my paintings from 2 years ago, even though they are reminiscent to this, there's a lot that's changed through them. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know what the need for a style is. Like I don't know why. It's just like a familiar thing, and then you can just work off of it. And like, what I like about it is because I can see things and then I can alter them in that way. I don't know why.
Okay.
Artists
it's so cool that you're self-taught,
towards
autodidact. When did you first pick up a paintbrush?
Oh, when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, as we all do, I guess.
Yeah.
When did it turn from the thing you and your friends were doing to the thing only you did? Oh,
I guess in the pandemic is probably when I started painting the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, my artistic life transformed too via the pandemic.
Yeah, it's just something about being lonely.
Okay, so you're very productive.
I'm very productive when I'm alone. It's to stave off the...
Do you ever engineer yourself to be alone? So that you can turn a corner and stop procrastinating?
I do, for sure. I've never been like a really social person though, so it's always easiest for me to be alone. I don't think I have to like force it anymore. I'm just like, this is who I am.
What was the most recent painting you sold or commissioned?
I sold this one and this one.
This is just Women in Laundromat?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
It's I think I named it One More Load.
Oh yeah, One More Load.
Yeah.
That's so cool. This camera actually works for these. Oh, that's so cool. We don't have to do cut-ins. So this was the most recent one you sold?
Mm-hmm. I sold it to a lady in Seattle.
She found it online?
She found it online, yeah. And I shipped it to Seattle. It was the most stressful thing.
It's 2 feet by 4 feet. Which dimension is the 4?
Oh, no, they're 2 feet by 2 feet.
Oh, this is 2 feet by 2 feet. Okay. I misread that one on the gram then.
I probably put it wrong.
Okay. Ty goes to the runner. Visit her Instagram, Adi Potty Art. Potty is spelled Potty. Adi is ADI. Adi Potty Art on Instagram. You can see Girl in Laundromat.
Mm-hmm. You can see all of them.
All of these. This is fun.
Follow along.
Yeah. Taste the rainbow. It's like Skittles spread out. What was your worst subject in high school?
Oh, gosh. Yoga. I would always ditch yoga because it's easy to ditch yoga.
You went to a nice high school or?
No, Sandia High School.
So what?
It's a public school.
Yoga in high school?
Yoga in high school, yeah.
Just an enlightened public school district.
Yeah. Very easy just to put out a bunch of mats and tell the kids to stretch for an hour.
Yeah, or maybe it was just timing difference because we did aerobics.
Oh.
That was the thing in the 80s, I guess. So in elementary school in the 90s, I did aerobics.
I would have loved to do aerobics.
So why were you bad at yoga?
Because I would ditch and I'd go smoke pot.
Were you flexible enough? Did you actually do it?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Wow. Smoking pot at Sandia High School.
Yeah, well, not at the high school, in the park.
In the park?
You can't smoke pot in the high school.
I don't know. I didn't smoke pot in high school.
You didn't?
No. Oh, it's exciting. Nice. It's like a movie.
Do you smoke pot now?
Now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Since about 28.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if I can quit. I can quit cigarettes. I can quit drinking whenever I want. But pot's a little different. So yoga was your worst?
I guess so.
Your worst subject?
I was a nerd. I'm still a nerd, so I didn't have like a bad... So I was like very school oriented.
What was your best subject?
Math.
Math.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give your 15-year-old self?
Oh, I don't know.
You did fine.
Everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah,
Don't stress about
that
it.
comes up a lot. It's
Go to
just-
yoga.
Yeah. Go to yoga.
Pot will later give you anxiety, so.
Yeah, that's it's really hard to quit because you get more anxiety than when you started.
Yeah, it's weird.
Everything's fine as long as you don't stop.
I guess, yeah, I shouldn't.
It doesn't
never
sound very
stopped.
friendly. I'm sort of prohibition. I'm one of those special stoners that doesn't think it should be legal.
Really?
No, I think all drugs should be legal.
I think all drugs should be legal.
But yeah, it's a little bit much, the celebratory aspect.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine celebrating. Well, you would celebrate alcohol. You would drink alcohol if alcohol got legal again. You would definitely drink to celebrate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
So it's fine.
I shouldn't be so precious. Let's take time to play a little game. The prize for which is a shrink wrapped, unopened version of
Wow.
the greatest movie of all time, according to those annoying top lists.
I don't
Citizen
I've
Kane.
never seen it.
You've never seen it.
Oh,
Perfect.
no. Oh, good. Okay.
If you were a nerd and good at math, you might be able to win this game still.
Oh, no.
So for what might be worth like $1,100, $1,200 on eBay, not sure, just saying, it's possible. Name of this game is, quote, the best movie of all time, end quote.
Oh, no. Okay.
Single question. Audie, this real-life publishing magnate, whose life Kane is largely drawn from, sought to suppress the film and offered its studio money to destroy it.
Okay.
This real-life publishing magnate.
I have no clue.
Cool. Because I do think this might be worth more than $1.
Okay, good.
So I want to see.
You should keep
it's going
it.
to be like a running gag on the show. I don't think people will get it for a long
Wait.
time.
Can I read the question?
Yeah, I'll fold it. Yeah, it's really hard to understand.
Oh, no. I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, read it to me and see if I...
Oh, no. Yeah, I would not know this. Is this about Citizen Kane?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well,
no.
Kane's a fictional character, but it's so heavily drawn from this man's life, this publishing magnate's life. He made serious moves to suppress it,
Oh.
to try to get it
Just,
dead in its track, never revealed to the world.
yeah, it makes sense.
Because I guess it portrays him in a bad light.
Is he a bad guy?
Most likely.
Oh, okay.
He was
sorry.
rich at a time where not many people were. William Randolph Hearst.
That's him. That's Citizen Kane.
Well, presumably. Orson Welles could tell you.
Oh.
So you did not win the VHS copy of Citizen Kane.
Okay. Next time.
Look it up for us. RKO Collection, the red line on top. Comment, how much is this worth? If it's more than $10, that's cool. Otherwise, yeah, not that impressive. You smoke cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
You're an embalmer.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk a little bit more about that,
Okay.
but I'm trying to find a creative way in.
Okay.
How many bodies does your facility house?
Oh, like any given time? Well, it depends.
What's the scale?
So I work at a funeral home that's a bunch of different funeral homes, but we're decentralized.
Yeah.
So my singular funeral home in the cooler space can hold 12 bodies.
Oh, so it's a small business.
Yeah. But then we embalm them, so then they can be out of the cooler space.
Wow.
So probably right now in my care center, I don't know if I could say this, I probably have at least 16 bodies.
You don't have to say anything you're not allowed to.
Oh, I'm not going to name
Yeah,
names.
I felt like it was a safe question, perhaps interesting to the audience. So you kind of work in like a, it's not like a big office.
No,
Yeah.
there's about, let me think. There's 7 of us that work at this one location.
Do you feel called to do this work?
I do, yeah. This
Okay.
is something that I've like always had like a strange attraction to. I've always thought like how Americans deal with death and like the death industry is just like, it's just kind of strange. So I wanted to get into it because I think they need younger, just more forward-minded people, because the funeral industry, I mean, when you think of it, it's just old white men.
There's an artistic aspect, is there not, to
There
presenting
is.
the body for the wake?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
you're in charge of that?
Mm-hmm. I do all the makeup, and I do
Wow.
like restorative work and wax work if I need to
Oh
and stuff
wow!
like that.
So this is an artistic career by itself.
It is, yeah, in a weird way. And like a lot of people that work at the funeral at my funeral home, they are artists. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting. So your coworkers are artists too.
yeah.
Can you do the job if you're not artistically inclined?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
totally,
can?
Totally. Yeah.
Okay, fascinating. What is your dream job? That's your day job. What's your dream job? It's
To not work at all.
oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's okay if they're
To
the
just,
same
like-
thing.
No.
You might have found your dream job.
No. Like dream job is like I would just live in a house in like the woods
Would
with
you
a
paint?
dog. I would definitely paint.
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a reason.
I would, but like I would probably do like other crafts too. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
maybe I'd sew a tapestry.
Yeah, build
I
a
don't
hammock.
have to work.
You could weave your own hammock. Actually,
I could weave
if
a
you had all that
hammock.
time.
Yeah.
I have gone for long stretches living off savings and doing art 100% of the time,
Yeah.
and it's difficult for me.
Is it?
I think I'll always would keep like at least 10 or 20 hours of work
Uh-huh.
just to stay socialized,
Yeah.
like
and
grounded in the.
for like a break in it, because like I just can't imagine like waking up and like having to be creative to sustain yourself.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? Like I just don't think I could do it. Like
Oh,
that
the
sounds
pressure.
so difficult. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna set this amount of time to create. Like I feel like it goes in ebbs and flows, and you should work with that, right?
Well, and you need to rest. We recover when we rest.
Yeah.
You grow when you rest.
Yeah.
So, yeah, full time all the time leads to hacky work.
Yeah.
I think
so. Yeah. And you're just, yeah, it's weird.
it's just how all art forms go, I
Mhm.
suppose. We talked about Just Another Load, 2 foot by 2 foot acrylic on wood.
Mm-hmm.
That recently sold.
Mm-hmm.
Go to @Adipati on Instagram to see what else is available that hasn't been bought yet.
There's nothing.
There's nothing available.
No, I have one print.
The one behind you is going to be in a show, right?
Yeah, this one's gonna be in a show.
Where at?
It's
In New
at-
Mexico? Can people go?
It's at Good Karma Gallery,
Okay.
and it will be for sale there. So.
Okay. Good Karma's in Albuquerque.
Mm-hmm.
And it's suited the purpose, like it's a gallery.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, neat.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I saw you did have a show at Platinum Black Salon.
Mm-hmm.
So on both accounts, advice to young artists in the state, young painters. How'd you get into Platinum Black Salon?
Oh, they reached out to me.
They reached out to you?
Yeah.
Neat. And how'd they find you?
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Is Instagram the number one way you get leads?
For me, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right way, but Instagram, I mean, it's just social media. I think it's just part of our society. So if you want to be a working artist, I think you have to just bite the bullet and kind of do it.
Yeah, put up your art, share your art.
Yeah.
You said sometimes you don't name a painting
I never do.
until
Until
there's a need.
Until I have to.
Do you feel like you're getting feedback or you're experiencing the painting differently once it's being seen and that helps you write the title?
No, I actually hate when my art is like put up. I did a gallery show with my friend Tori, Garage Door Studios. And we put up a few of my pieces, and it was just the most nerve-wracking thing. I don't like when people look at it and like tell me they like it. I'm like, ew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to talk to them anymore. Well, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go
You're like, ooh. I mean, that's probably how I would describe it too.
Yeah.
Once I've made it, it's like, yeah, have it.
Yeah.
It's a little bit like
It's
that.
like, yeah, get it out. I
Do you
don't want
have
to talk
something
about it.
you're still attached to that you don't maybe want to show people or you don't want to let go? You would not sell?
No, I'm really attached to this piece.
Yeah.
I painted it. My grandfather recently passed away, but like when he was in the hospital, I like sketched it out, and then I worked on it after he passed, and so I'm really attached to this piece. But
So that's a young woman after her grandfather passes.
I guess so,
I
yeah,
guess
or
so.
while he's passing.
Wow. I did. Some commenter said, or you asked, does it look wet? Does the patio look wet?
Yeah, does
that
it?
slate part. I said no.
You what?
I know. Sometimes you kind of want to be like, So let's see who said no too. It does look wet. But I thought, like the dress, like sometimes I can see it be yellow or gold rather than blue.
Yeah,
like I can see it be dry and just moonlight or something.
I can't believe you said no.
So
Get out of here.
that was an easy
Interview's over.
question. That was
Just
like
kidding.
easy engagement, just how getting people to heart or say yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
What
Just
makes it
to
look
see
wet?
if I. Well, I was kind of thinking the lines and stuff like that, and it would be like the lighting on the cement would make it the gray color instead of the yellow. And then I tried to do reflections of what you would see.
Yeah, the surface of the slate is not as real as the rest of the image.
Really?
Well, no. It's giving the feeling your eyes get is the surface is occluded somehow. By water. So, and the white lines do it?
I hope so.
That's so interesting. Yeah, we're going way too deep in your tips and tricks, like how you work.
I have no tips.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm self-taught.
Self-taught.
So I just I make it up.
That's so good. What's teaching you right now?
To paint?
Yeah.
Oh, myself?
Yeah, but do you research stuff? Do you look at certain
No.
Do you go down rabbit holes of greats or thinkers? No, it's just
No, should I?
I don't know. In writing, that's what I do.
Oh, really?
I like biographies.
Well, yeah, that makes sense for writing.
Yeah.
Sometimes on YouTube, I'll put on a documentary.
Okay.
But about an artist.
So the only thing that teaches you how to paint is you painting.
Yeah, and I think that's how it should be.
Wow. Well.
Oh no.
No, that's true talent. I mean,
no, that's not talent at all.
I once said
it
sounds kind of conceited, but I say I only trust people that taught themselves.
Oh, really?
Don't you think?
I guess.
Because otherwise, it's like there's a bias. Like, well, who taught you?
Oh, well,
if you teach yourself, you filter. You fully filtered like all available information.
That's it. Yeah, I'm just picking up tricks, and I don't know where I'm picking them up from, but I'm picking them up from somewhere. It's not just me.
Yeah. Do you consume painting, visual art? Do you go to?
I do
like going to galleries, museum.
And I think Albuquerque in New Mexico has a really cool art community, and it's so close knit. So I think it's really great just seeing like Sakwa, like local favorite artists. It's
How'd you and Sakwa meet?
I saw him on Instagram and I loved his stuff. So I went to a market that he was at and I bought a piece, and that was it. Like, we were just in communication after that. We did collaborations stuff like that.
You did more than one collaboration.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. He mentioned your collaboration on his episode.
Yeah.
First video episode ever, 38.
Really?
The first episode of season 4 as well.
First split screen.
Split screen, yeah. Smash subscribe, smash like if you think we get a B or above for effort. Well, me on the 2 camera angles today. What's been the peak of your artistic career?
My peak is when I did my friend's gallery show, Tori's. It was her first show, and it was clown themed. And it was really cool just to work together, as a group and a community, and meet other artists and stuff like that. It was a peak when I was setting it up, not a peak when I was showing my art. And I was like,
Oh, you had that experience.
Yeah.
Just take it. Don't talk to me. But it was an emotional high setting it up. It was all coming into form.
Yeah. It was fun. So.
Was that the biggest exposure presentation you've ever made artistically to the public?
I guess so. I hung some of my art with Sakwa at First Art Friday at the Electric Playhouse.
Okay.
And I think there were a lot more people circulating through it, but it was a lot more, I didn't have to engage with a lot of people because there was loud music and people were just running around having fun. So
it's a lot easier for you. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's the type of show you're looking for.
Yeah, no attention is on me.
Somewhere you can blend into a crowd.
In the background.
Yeah, you can just sink into the crowd and disappear. So that first show with your friend was your peak. What's been the biggest failure of your artistic career?
Oh my Lord. Every time I paint, I guess I get really frustrated with myself and just where my skill set is.
Yeah.
So it's just being creative, I think, is just like a really emotional like roller coaster because like you're trying to be your most authentic self. And then I don't know. I guess that's not my lowest. I don't have peaks and lows in my art career because I'm not trying to make an art career.
Really?
But
yeah,
I guess
embalming. My
lowest is
that's amazing. You're liberated to make art that you want to. Absolutely.
That I want.
With no question, no concern for whether it'll sell.
Yeah. I just want to create. Like it's not to be an artist or make money, I guess, or like make a career out of it. I just like to, this is what I like to do. So that's what I want to do.
How often are you using the first phase?
What's the
Did I say that right? I heard this phrase from oil painter. The first phase is like a buzzword, meaning what's the first version of the painting you did in the 1 hour, several hours span the first day. Oh. And well, maybe acrylic doesn't work like this, but you can rework oil, you can re-wet it, you can paint over. Yeah. Are you doing that? Because you said your biggest failure, or if you had to answer, would be each painting. Yeah. You get frustrated.
Yeah, acrylic's different, but like if I mess up on a face, I just completely paint over it. Yeah. And then I redo it.
Right away, or will you let it sit?
I let it sit and then I fester over it, and then finally I'm just like, just do it, and then I do it. Cool. I try not to be too attached to them, though.
Are you comfortable saying how long the painting behind you took?
Oh, gosh. Probably, like, from start to finish, like, from the idea and the sketch to finish, it probably took me about 3 months, I'd say.
That's a long process.
Yeah.
It's almost a writing process.
Yeah, because I was working out ideas and stuff like that, and then painting's the quickest part, in my opinion. Once I know the direction I'm going, I think that's the quickest.
Is it a performance? Does it feel like a dance?
No.
Like you're in the studio recording a track for an album?
No.
Okay. So there's a lot of discovery when you're painting still. Okay. As a host of an art show, I have noticed some similarities in interviewees. Yeah. So I was just curious.
What do you do?
Well, I screenwrite.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to be a fully fledged and paid feature film screenwriter.
Very cool.
But I wrote so many of those that are just scripts here in New Mexico that don't get enough attention.
And do you
so I switched to making short
like
films.
It's a performance?
When you type, yeah, because there's so many intermediate steps of writing. From just brainstorming through outlining, and then the outline gets more specific.
Okay, and then at the end you're just...
By the time you're typing day of, some scenes you have all the dialogue you want, or like 80% of it. You just have to arrange it. Like a lot of key beats, and then you realize, oh my gosh, this scene is only 2.5 minutes. It's tight and it has everything I need. So yeah, it's very much like... That's
a cool way to think about it.
Yeah. It's arranging elements you had prior.
That's very cool.
Yeah, thank you for interviewing me. You're making me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, right. It's nerve-wracking.
Biggest failure, we got to that. Let's go to the clay pot.
Okay.
We'll come back, but let's go through the clay pot a little bit. We'll pull out questions at random.
Okay.
Many of them are from actual fans. I'll shout out their Instagram. If you want your Instagram shouted out and you're listening right now, leave a question for an upcoming artist in the comments or as an iTunes review. Adi, what's the last movie you saw in a theater?
Oh, wait, hold on. I think A Quiet Place 2?
Oh.
Is that it?
I was going to say, that was ages, but 2 is more recent.
Yeah.
So had you seen 1?
I had seen 1, yeah.
And you liked it enough?
My boyfriend liked it.
Uh-huh. Did you enjoy 2?
I did enjoy 2. Very good movies. I love monster movies.
You do?
No. I don't. I really like long, drawn-out movies with like a lot of dialogue, but no one wants to see those with me, so I just watch
like a Woody Allen movie,
stream them.
Like mostly walking on city sidewalks.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. A lot of dialogue.
Running out in front of your lover. And facing them walking backward and blurting something neurotic out.
It just, gets me.
Yeah, for like 95 minutes.
What's the last movie you saw
in the theater? Well, I wanted to ask, was that post-COVID?
It was. I
Quiet Place 2?
Kind of post-COVID.
Yeah, I mean, the movie theater experience is really hurting.
It is,
It was hurting before COVID. That's part of why I asked, have that in the pot. Last movie I saw in a theater, well, the one where the daughter was the only speaking person in her family, and her dad and brother in a fishing business.
Oh,
It might have been called Coda. It was called Coda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it stands for like child.
Yeah, child of deaf adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, my best friend in elementary school was a Coda.
Oh, wow.
So just seeing that, there was a bit of a connection there, but also a language gap of any kind is really interesting to be traumatized.
It was a really good film. I saw it on my television.
Yeah, I cried. I cry at like more than half the films I watch, but
So do I.
Yeah.
I cry at everything.
But that one worked.
Though. Oh yeah, that one it made sense to cry. I've cried in it because I wanted the kids to have a normal summer. I was like, these poor kids, they're just struggling through their summer.
Yeah, that's funny. Wow.
So I cry at everything.
It is like a horror movie with a doll, like a clown doll.
The clown, yeah.
Who's your favorite clown?
My favorite. Oh, have you ever seen Baskets with Zach Galifianakis? It's an FX show, and he wants to be a professional clown, so he goes to clown school in France, but they kick him out because he doesn't speak French, so he becomes a rodeo clown. It's so funny. You should watch it.
In France?
No,
he
in
comes,
America.
like,
yeah,
to Texas or whatever.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
It's the best show. I love Zach Galifianakis. So
yeah, he's good.
He's so funny.
He's a good comedic actor.
He is, yeah.
I mean, I know he's a pure stand-up at one point in his life, or like pure, not meaning only, but he's an excellent stand-up.
Excellent stand-up, yeah.
So he's the true double threat.
He's truly great.
Name of the show again?
Baskets. You should watch it. You won't be afraid of that clown.
Just remind me what brought you to Albuquerque.
Oh, I grew up here.
Yeah. That's what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So.
Grew up in the South Valley, baby.
Nice. I like the homes down there. I like the parcels. It's like ranch style.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I grew up in the poor part of the South Valley.
Well, no. They're like, they're not actually ranches. Ranch homes, like single floor, like corrugated roofs. I don't know. It's like...
They're beautiful.
It's just bigger. If you live too close in Albuquerque, like your yard is a postage stamp.
So small.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the South Valley is great. Like we get cranes and we had chickens in the street. Like where else would you get that?
Cranes?
Uh-huh.
Like construction cranes or the bird?
No, like the bird.
Huh.
Yeah.
Is that a domesticated bird? Is that why you're seeing it?
Yeah, their migration pattern comes through New Mexico.
Yeah.
Like there's something called like the flight of cranes down in Socorro.
Really?
Yeah, and like you go there at like 5 a.m. and you can just watch all these cranes ascend as they're flying on their migration pattern. It's beautiful.
Very neat.
Was that a bad question?
It's just one that I think's a typo. Well, like I had a brain fart when I was transcribing it from Instagram, so I discredited the person.
What is it?
It's just what you. Well, let's just say, what's your favorite food?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a bad question. Just kidding.
Yeah, this one comes from @FelixViolins on Instagram.
Hi, Felix. Just kidding. I don't know why I did that.
What's something you're exceptionally good at?
Nothing. No one's exceptionally good at anything.
Oh, really?
Throw that question out.
We all have our gifts, though.
What's
you have to be a steward of your gift. I think mine, well, oh gosh. I don't want to be too honest because it's like, no, I guess I have to say it. Yeah. Somebody in college told me that I'm incredibly validating.
Oh, wow.
And that was
an
so
amazing
validating.
Gift.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm not a good listener in real life. The people know. And I feel like I've talked too much on this episode.
Yeah.
But this is like my ministry to help, to listen more in this world. But yeah, that's my peak ability. Like once in a blue moon, I'm validating them.
That's a wonderful gift. I'm pretty good at driving backwards.
That's good. Do you drive stick or manual?
Stick.
Wait, stick is
manual. I drive stick.
I am so bad at going backward. I have stick, and that's...
It's a whole other
I ride
ballgame.
the clutch whenever I'm going backward. I go backward for the least amount.
Really?
So you'll get it in reverse and just crank the accelerator?
Just go.
Wow. What's the furthest you've ever gone in reverse?
At least 10 feet.
I thought you were going to say 10 blocks.
No.
Okay, back to the clay pot. Well, we have 2. We're doing great on time.
Oh.
We'll do 2 more.
It's because I don't like talking about myself. It's really bad.
This one comes from @JeffGonzalez.
Mm-hmm.
1088. As an artist, have you been able to make a living solely from your art? If not, what's your day job? Why did I read that?
Oh.
I should have went.
No.
You have a very boring day job.
Huh?
For people that skip to this part of your interview, you're an embalmer.
Mm-hmm. Yes. That is my day job. Oh, sorry.
That must pay really well.
It pays well, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I mean,
like I'm an intermittent bartender, so from my perspective, that's just a real job.
oh.
So you're getting good money. You can buy
I
all the
would
paint
much
you
rather
want.
be a bartender.
Everyone thinks that.
Yeah.
I thought that at one point too.
I'm gonna get lung cancer from like
really?
formaldehyde. Yeah.
What kind of respirator do you wear?
I don't know.
None. You're supposed to have read the manual.
I don't wear PPE. Just kidding, I do.
That's funny.
Guys.
Of all the incriminating things said on this podcast, that's the only one that's going to get looked up in like in like legal action. Yeah, whether you wear PPE.
I just wear shorts.
Do you work underground?
No.
So there's windows where you work?
There is a window, yeah.
But it's like one of those ones that's
No, it's a full
ceiling?
window, and I can open it up. And I don't know. I work next to a Panda Express. So if I open the window, I can smell when they're cooking like orange chicken.
That's awesome. My joke about Panda Express said, you'll look like a panda quickly. That's what they're trying to communicate with the name.
Oh, yeah.
If you eat it every meal, we'll get you panda quick. This question, thank you @designated_films on Instagram.
Thank you, Designated Films.
Designated says, in your art, what wastes the most time but has to be done?
Oh, sketching. I hate sketching.
So you sketched girl morning.
Yeah.
Grandfather.
Most of the time I'll just like go in with a blank canvas and I'll just paint. But this one I did like for the lines and stuff like that, I had to sketch them and it's awful.
Just on paper.
Just on paper, and then I
like that nice ass paper?
No.
That's like almost fabric? No.
No.
Okay.
It's you can get it at Home Depot. It's just like a roll out brown sheet of paper.
Nice. And you sketch
cut it
on
to
that.
size, yeah.
With pencil?
What kind of pencil?
No, but with pencil.
Oh yes,
Neat.
with pencil.
Mm-hmm. Cut it to size. So you're sketching for scale
Yeah.
as well.
Mm-hmm.
But perspective, is that what you meant by lines?
Yeah, perspective and stuff
Neat.
like that. Yeah.
At what point did her hair become that color?
Immediately, I knew that's what I wanted to do. I go in with a
Perfect
plan.
answer. Yeah, that was a very good answer. What's next for you? You have a show coming up where she will be on display and for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? Yeah, and then what?
Oh, well, I'm trying to do like a large scale painting. I'm clearing up some wall space in my house so I can hang like a huge board and do a large scale painting over the summer. So that's my plan.
Yeah, it was feet by feet. Was it 4x8?
Yeah, I want to do 4x8. Yeah.
4x8 foot. This will be on wood?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you asked for volunteers, right?
I did,
so
yeah.
This is perfect. Would you take someone that commented on this YouTube video or?
Yes, please. If you want to be in the painting, just send me a photo of you.
Send a photo, right?
As weird as that sounds.
So this is going to be one of those, like, I've seen a mural of all the characters from Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I've seen that mural. So you're going to do it. Is it, for you, is there a point you're trying to hit where everyone has something in common?
Kind of. I mean, I can tell you the painting. So
Really? Are you sure? Because I don't like to talk about my movies before they're hatched.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you normally talk about your
Do not be
paintings?
disappointed if I don't come out with this painting.
Yeah, that's the disclaimer. Okay.
But no, I'm trying to do like it's just like a grocery store scene, and then on smaller canvases I'm doing like close-ups. Like one of them's gonna be like the dead fish you would see in the cooler and stuff like that.
Oh, so neat. So the 4x8's gonna have companion pieces.
Yeah.
That are basically zoomed in.
Just zoomed in.
Are
yeah.
masks and Covey gonna be featured in the grocery store?
Yeah, why not?
Interesting. So I'm excited. Get involved in Audie's painting. Go DM her. go comment on her.
Yeah, but not
Her
too many
photos?
people because
No
I'll
DMs,
I'll
yeah.
get overwhelmed.
Yeah, not
Just
too
kidding.
many. Don't worry. I'll be surprised if one person does. You are the one. You are the hero of your own story.
Don't do it.
Send
I
a
get
photo
overwhelmed.
to Audi Party Art. And I guess that's your biggest call to action. Do you have a call to action? Like what do you always wish people would do? My audience is mostly artists and art appreciators in New Mexico.
I guess just support your friends. It's, I mean, I think the art community is better when there's more of us.
More of us doing it.
Just doing it, supporting each other, having a good time.
Wow. It's been a pleasure to interview you. Thank you so much for doing this.
Okay.
For playing ball with the new close-up shot.
I love it.
So glad. Your friend the Sakwas, he was the first